Hello, girls and guys. That's not sponsored brand. There you go. Alexei Rivera here, and today we're unboxing something very niche. Nobody wants this, just me and maybe two other people. This is a very niche product called a Neoteck brand 1x2 HDMI 2.0 splitter, which supports 4K 60 Hz 444 HDR. So this is a high-end splitter that supports HDR, which I actually like because I like HDR stuff, and it costs 1,102 pesos or about $20. I actually paid 1,200 pesos, so I got gimped, but it's 1,100 pesos now. Yeah, nobody needs this except me and a couple of other people, so I'm gonna upload this as a niche video. Anyway, unboxing it. I already disinfected this box, and so you can see that the packaging is a little crumpled. And so yeah, well, it comes in this. It doesn't seem to have any bubble wrap. I don't know why. And we open the resealable bag, and we get a very small splitter. Now I used to have a lot of HDMI splitters. I still have a lot of HDMI splitters, and this is pretty much the smallest one I've ever seen. And it's also made of freaking metal, boy. Look at that. You can see that it says 4K Ultra HD HDR. There's power. Whoa. Power LED out 2, out 1, and in. And then we got screws. And then we got a bottom here with no feet. No rubber feet. So I might add some feet to this just so it doesn't scratch anything. We got HDMI in, out 1, and out 2. So that's about it. There's also DC 5 volts in. So also comes with a USB to a barrel plug cable. And that's about it. That's the packaging. We have a manual here. Xbox, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna read that up, and then let's set this up and see if it works. All right, I am very, very impressed so far. I know my place is dusty. So this is the Neoteck 1x2 splitter, as you can see right there. So the gold cable over on the right side is the input, and then this is the output 1, output 2. Output 1 goes to my monitor. So it goes to HDMI 3 on my monitor. I don't know if you can see that, HDMI 3. And it outputs what was it called? Up to YCBCR444, 8-bit color depth. I'm not going to enable it right now, but I'll show you what it does. And then the output 2 is connected to my AverMedia, what is this called? Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus, which accepts up to 4K 60. And that translates to this laptop, as you can see right there. That is split video, split to monitor, split to capture card right here. Now, why do I split it? Because sometimes I want my laptop completely shut down. So if I shut this down and I still use the it will turn off the Live Gamer Portable 2, but I will still have the HDMI output from the splitter, which is great. Now currently I'm powering the splitter with a power bank, but I'll plug it probably to the monitor or this TV's USB-A output. Now, as you can see, the Live Gamer Portable 2 is already off, but the splitter is still on, and it tells me that it has output 2, output 1, no output to output 2, because the capture card is off. Now I can turn off my laptop, perfect, and still have this working. And then if I want to capture footage, I just turn on the laptop and the process repeats. Now, without the laptop, I should be able to use HDR. I don't know if that will take effect right now. Display settings. So without the laptop, I was able to make it HDR. I'm actually gonna power it down, just so I can show you that it does support HDR. Okay, let me just power it back on. It does support HDR, but the capture card makes it so that it doesn't support HDR because this does not support HDR. But without that, we should be able to turn on HDR. Let me just try it. And what is that? So my capture card does not support HDR just yet, so unfortunate, but you know, now we can use HDR. Wow, this is some kind of technology, huh? Look at that. So HDR capable 4K60 splitter is working really well for me. So that is very, very nice. Now, like I said, it works even if the splitter isn't powered, the capture card isn't powered, which is great for me because sometimes I turn off the laptop when I don't need it. Very specific to my case, of course, but that doesn't matter. That means the Neoteck splitter 1x2 works with HDR signals. It goes up to, I'll show you here, up to, so without the laptop, it can go up to DCI 4K60, which the monitor wouldn't support, and let me just, and up to 32-bit YCBCR444. Okay, let's actually, God, my mouse, it's, okay, apply. And yeah, okay, so we're at 444 right now. And we can use 8-bit color depth and then limited dynamic range. So 444 limited is obviously still better than RGB full, so there you go. But anyway, my standard use is RGB because I use a lot of RGB stuff. But there you go. That proves that the Neoteck splitter 1x2 supports 4K HDR output. My capture card doesn't, so it doesn't matter to me, but I can get 4K60 split into two, no problem. I can turn on my laptop and capture it if I need it, but I can turn off my laptop if I don't need it. That saves me electricity and stuff like that. But for you guys, of course, you're interested in probably splitting that into two monitors or two whatever. So just make sure you're powering it. It uses 1 amp, 5 volts. So there you go. Alex Rivera here. Hope that helps you out. That has been the Neoteck 1x2 splitter 4K 60 HDR. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.